Hey guys, back with another video. Just want to update you on progress. So we're at, first week of April. I fertilized with 10-10-10 last week. And this week I cut the grass because it started kind of growing up a little bit. As you see, the rest of the field is, kind of growing up a little bit. So I cleaned it up. And if you see the kind of darker green, I just got through spraying with some glyphosate, to knock down. Basically, I don't want the grass growing right up beside the muscadine plants, because that way the muscadine plants won't have to compete for, food and water with the weeds and the grass. So got through doing that, and let's see. So we're starting to see a little bit of growth. I got 5 of the plants I got, they're already up to the wire. So the next step when they get up to the wire is to cut them back, and I'll show you that in a minute, is to cut them back. And when you cut them, at that point, just gonna grow back and you're gonna have 2 separate buds. So that's when you grow those 2 separate buds in 2 separate directions, to grow it 10 feet that way, 10 feet that way. But this little plant here, this is a Lane Plus variety. I think, so basically, like I said, it's 5 plants that are already up to the wire, 5 that's not. I think some of my shorter plants, I think they probably got a little bit of deer, maybe bit into them over the winter time. But I think what I'm gonna do is order some of those blue grow tubes to kind of protect them and kind of baby them along the way, the rest of the growing season, for only the ones that aren't up to the wire already. So for this one, for this Pam Plus, and as you see, this Pam Plus actually does have a little bit of leaves kind of coming, so seeing a little bit of growth there. Here's the top of the wire. Here's the plant. So it looks like it's got about maybe about 1.5 feet to go to reach the top of the wire. Let's check on this next one. The next one got a little bit more growth to it. This is a Sugargate Plus variety. As you see, the leaves at the top. You got some down here at the bottom. I'm gonna let these plants grow probably a week or 2 more before I do any type of pruning. Like I just wanted them to grow right now. I'm not gonna, even the ones that's already up to the wire, I'm not gonna cut them as of yet. I just want to let them kind of feed with some of that fertilizer, and then next week I'm gonna feed them with some calcium nitrate. And at that point, that might be when I go ahead and start cutting and pruning some of them. But as you see, this one, this is a Darlene Plus. Yeah. This one's already to the top, so it's doing real good. As you see, a little bit of green, a little bit of growth there. But I'm not gonna mess with it today. So I could go ahead and cut it here and then let it rebud out, but I'm not gonna mess with it yet. I'm gonna let it grow for, like I said, another week or 2 before I do that. Let's see what we got. So here's another one that's kind of short. It's got a long way to go to the top. This one is a Granny Val. It's a Granny Val variety. Lots of green, so that's a good sight. I feel like once I put that grow tube around it and continuously water it, I feel like it's gonna grow. So I'm definitely glad to see a lot of green there. Here's what's called an Icing Plus variety. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's an Icing Plus. It's already up to the top. Not really seeing any green per se. Let me see. No, I'm not seeing any green really, but we'll just keep an eye on this one and see what it does. Let's see. So we go to the next one. We got a Supreme plus. See a little bit of budding here at the top. It's already to the top of the wire. This will be another one that in a couple of weeks or so I'll go ahead and prune off at the top so it can start, you know, growing left and right. Then behind me we got a Fry Plus. Yeah, Fry Plus. Not really seeing a lot of green on that one. Well, see one little small little bud there. But let's give it a little time. See what this fertilizer and see what this rain gonna do. All right, now we at the last two. We got a Park Plus variety. This one's already up to the wire. I do see a little bit of bud right there. That little bud trying to pop out. Might actually be able to, if that bud comes on out, be able to use this and this as the right side and this as the left side to go for. We'll see. Kind of keep an eye on that. And then finally, this is my #1 plant for right now. This is a late Fry Plus. And I think the difference between a fry and a late fry is that the fry is gonna like start producing your muscadines earlier in the season. And then when all the other muscadines start kind of going away, this late fry it'll start producing. That's why they call it the late Fry Plus. But as you see, lots of green. Lots of green. So not gonna mess with it yet. Gonna let it, like I said, over the next couple weeks I'll look at start trying to prune some of these out, because like these this side growth, you really don't want side growth. You want it to grow straight up. However, if you start like cutting these side stems right now, then you could damage the plant. That's the last thing I want to do. So so next week, go ahead, and what I'm planning on doing is coming back here, and I'm gonna fertilize all the plants with calcium nitrate. So all of them will get some calcium nitrate, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and put up my irrigation. I'm gonna put up my my 1/2-inch poly tubing, my drip irrigation system, you know, so we can really kind of dial it in and get some consistent water to the plants. We've been getting a lot of rain, but you know how that Georgia weather is. Sometimes we may see a little bit of drought in there, so then we're gonna go on and set that irrigation up next week. But all right, guys, thanks for taking the time to listen and listen to my update, and y'all be safe.